Masemgeli seems to be above the law, even though the court had issued a summon on him to represent himself physically at the court after the LSK had issued a case over the loss of 3 men under Masemgeli's administration, with the knowing that they might understand where the 3 gentlemen are, is still snubbing the court order. And let's watch this video.
Inspector General of Police Gilbert Masemgeli risks 6 months imprisonment after High Court Judge Lawrence Mugambi found the police chief in contempt of the court for disobeying court orders. The court had for the 6th time summoned Masemgeli to appear in court on Monday to shed more light into the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of 3 people in Kitengela, but instead he was represented by Deputy Inspector General of Kenya Police Service Eliud Lagat. Masemgeli, through his lawyers, stating he was in Wajir County over security matters. Moig William was present during the proceedings and filed the following report.
Acting Inspector General of Police Gilbert Masemgeli Monday was expected to appear in court to explain the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of 3 people in Kitengela who have been missing since the 19th of August. However, for the 6th time, the police boss snubbed the summons. Judge Lawrence Mugambi ruling that impunity and open defiance cannot be allowed in the conduct of the now police boss, which undermines the rule of law.
Ends of institutions must now be held accountable for ensuring constitutional values and principles are adherent to, particularly on a matter of human rights and the rule of law. The conduct of the first respondent has held this court at ransom. The court is no longer able to ascertain the truth of what might have happened to the petitioners.
However, in the now 6th summon that the acting Inspector General ignored, the Deputy Inspector General Kenya Police Eliud Lagat was present representing his boss, with the Mugambi ruling that a criminal suit cannot be delegated.
The Bill of Rights that is supposed to safeguard the rights of Kenyans is no longer matters to some. It is the responsibility of the court to restore accountability to the people of Kenya by holding the persons, however mighty, accountable.
In the Monday afternoon court session, the judge, in a dramatic twist, revealed that there had been several attempts to interfere with the court proceedings, further summoning Senior Police Commandant Lazarus Opicho, who has been ordered to appear in court on Friday.
Now the end of VVIP protection unit in the police, which the court considers as bordering on intimidation. I thus order that Mr. Lazarus Opicho be and is by someone to explain the conduct that included calling my bodyguard and the driver, trying to ascertain my whereabouts behind my back.
The petitioners in the proceedings, represented by Law Society of Kenya President Faith Odhiambo, welcome the decision on Masemgeli, highlighting that the acting police chief should lead by example by respecting court orders and the constitution.
The scenes that we are seeing today, attempts to intimidate the courts, forced disappearance, abductions, arbitrary arrest, are things that were a general occasion before the new constitution. And as the law said, we are saying we are not going to allow this to come back.
Mugambi has set Friday for Masemgeli's sentencing. Mogi William, TV 47.
So, Mugambi had summoned Masemgeli 6 times, according to the video clip I've just displayed. But on Masemgeli's side, he is seen as someone who is superior, someone who cannot sit down and listen to the judges at the court. Right now he's busy as the people in his department are saying that he is now launching government project. He says that government project is very much important, yet you have a case with the judges. Someone who has been summoned 6 times, even if it was me who have been summoned 6 times, in fact I couldn't even wait for 6 times to represent myself to the court, because there's no one who is above the constitution. Every person in this country is reliable and eligible to obey the constitution. But according to Masemgeli, he is beyond the constitution. I think even IG Koome was someone, there was an occasion which he was arrested somehow and questioned by the court. And we can even do the research. But Masemgeli's side, he can't. Why? Because he own the country. I want us to break this into our political discussion, ladies and gentlemen. But before I carry on, may I take this golden chance to thank you so much for your great support in this broadcast. Because if it was not your support, then this channel could have not reached to where it is as at now. Now, this is what I was searching for. George Kinoti was sentenced to 4 months at committee prison for defying court orders, and he also defied the sentence. If the court decided to go for him now that he has no power, Gilbert Masemgeli will be scared. I think the government critics have clarified me. So it is their characteristic. Someone being asked a simple question, he doesn't want to be reliable to the judges at the court. For George Kinoti was 4 terms. But on Masemgeli, 6 terms. Who told these people that they are above the law? Even if Kindiki, the CS of Interior, have a case with the court have that guarantee to summon him, and he must represent himself to the court. Even if President Ruto have a case with the court, he have that mandate to represent himself to the court for question. Because we believe in a country where no one is above the law. But Masemgeli now seems to be arrogant and is escaping the court arrest or summon. But this is shameful, as the police boss snubbing the summon. After 6 terms, Jamin. Why don't you just humble yourself? Because there's no permanent situation in powers. Today you might be powerful. Tomorrow you might be. Tomorrow you are not powerful. Today you have tooth or teeth to bite. Tomorrow you might not have them. And such is life. It normally happens in different occasions or situation. The court's members are also human beings. They had no interest to laugh or to play hide and seek with Masemgeli, but they only had a serious concern to question him. Why are the 3 gentlemen getting lost? Let's hope that they are not dead. They are being abducted, and the police officers are aware of this. Not that they are not aware of it. They are aware of what have happened to the 3 gentlemen. And this is not the first time such thing happening. It is a routine that majority of people being abducted and getting lost. Now the court had to summon Mr. Masemgeli to represent himself and to be questioned. He have snubbed and seems to be found guilty. The LSK is raising this question and still asking, who is Masemgeli? Is he above the law? Is he above the law? So we must ask ourselves, the innocent, if it was innocent Kenyans, they could have even been abducted to represent themselves to the court. But because it is Masengeli, Masengeli is being hidden, anafichwa asiende kotini. Saa hiyo ndiye anaenda kwa government project. Yeye ni mkubwa, yeye is beyond any other person. Only God can arrest him, but not fellow human being. Lakini ule Kenya mwingine ama mimi niseme nimekataa court summon na kujiwa na Subaru. Kwa nini sasa hao watu wenye wanakuja wanaendea wengine na Subaru wasimwende? Ati because yeye ni mkubwa. Yet there is a mistake in his administration. I'm telling you, if you carry on this way, then our country is going to be on a wrong direction. And if you are not keen, leaders will keep on intimidating others, being summoned by the court. They are not going. It is wrong. As a leader, you must set as a good example. You must set and serve people with a very great good example. That is what I can say. Ladies and gentlemen, drop your opinion at the comment section below.